The biggest problem that I find with ambitious people, such as you and me, that want to change the world, is that we are so connected to our mission that we ultimately become disconnected from ourselves, our bodies, and our deepest needs and desires. I know that firsthand by being a physician and later on a clinical data scientist and a consultant. And I've tried so hard and spent so many years trying to nail down that perfect morning routine like these successful people that we watch on YouTube and read blogs about. But ultimately, those very precious moments of the start of my day would be snatched away by the avalanche of texts and messages and emails that come from my work. So I would compensate by creating very elaborate health plans to do on the weekend or in my vacation time, and that would usually come tumbling at the first obstacle or the first temptation that I have for doing something else. And I would call myself a failure when that happens. And sometimes I would even go and buy a shiny new device that would keep me motivated for a few weeks or even a few months until the data or the device itself becomes a reminder of that failure. And so it doesn't just become meaningless, but sometimes backfires. And what if I told you that willpower is only a finite resource and that it is scientifically proven that discipline and willpower are very helpful in getting us to start new things, but they are not enough when it comes to long-term health behaviors and disease prevention. And that is what I want to share with you today. Welcome to the Human Recovery Lab, where science-backed ideas meet real human stories about how life's hardest moments can become our healthiest comebacks. So over the past 10 years, I've developed this very simple 3-step process to support myself, and now I use with the people that I coach. And the process uses a mix of inner work and behavioral psychology and data to make sure that you stay on track and remain invigorated towards that vision that you have for yourself while not sacrificing your health and your sanity. And so step 1 is self-regulation. And the method that I prefer to use and have trained in is internal family systems. And I found that to be so rewarding in terms of managing stress and helping me deepen my relationships, both at work and in my personal life. And IFS is really a process that helps us release burdens and that keep our bodies blocked and uncovers what it is that we deeply care about. And it's an evidence-based methodology that we can access our deepest needs and fears through. And so the next time you find yourself feeling lazy or indulging in a behavior that you know is harmful to you, instead of beating yourself up and giving into it, see if you can ask that part of you, what are you trying to protect me from? Is a question that would normally lead to a cascade of answers that would help you get closer to why you are not doing the behavior that you set out to do in the first place. Remember, it's never an information gap that stops us from taking these behaviors on, because we know what is good for us and what is harmful. It is more about unresolved and unhealed wounds that we carry that protect us from seeing things as they are and doing things that are good for us, because sometimes these unhealthy behaviors help us numb some of this pain. And so once you've mastered self-regulation and mapped this inner world, then you are ready to set goals and create a health structure and system for yourself, which is step 2. So this is where you want to build a structure for your life that simply helps you be more likely to do things that are good for you than the things that are harmful for you. And it's all about designing something that works for you. We're using micro habits and really leveraging your physical environment to support you rather than eat at your finite willpower. And what you want to do is start small so that you can go long. And remember that you will relapse as part of your own process. And with every relapse, we gain precious insight that helps us get it right or get better the next time. And so the whole idea here is not to use sheer willpower to keep going, but to make your habits so simple that you can always get back on them day after day after day. And what we're striving for is not to never fall off the bandwagon, but to keep coming back on it again and again and again. And that's how we get long-term results. It's just like compounding interests in a bond or a bank loan. And so once you have your deeper needs mapped out, you've brought some healing into your inner world, and you have created a simple system that works, then you're ready for step 3, which is measuring what matters. And it starts becoming interesting and motivating to identify data points at this juncture because you have enough understanding understanding to know what is meaningful to you and what is not. So data becomes a flywheel for your system rather than a tyrannical dictator of your own creation, and we're all privy to this in this day and age, where we sometimes can overvalue data versus how we feel internally. And so by following this step-by-step process, you really can create a healthy lifestyle that supports your vision without sacrificing your health on the long term. My name is Omar and I'm the founder of the Gumption Method. If you are someone who supports the many and this resonates with you, then I want to work with you and support you. And if you feel ready to implement this in your life in the context of your business and in a personalized way, then feel free to book a discovery call by clicking on the button below. And together we will figure out if this is right for you or not, and I will walk you through how we can work together towards your goals. And if not, you can leave your email address below to continue getting more information that supports your healthy transformation until you're ready to take action. And in the end, I wish I've convinced you that your dreams for a healthy lifestyle are possible if you start taking small steps, if you understand your basic needs and think of long-term gains. And I hope that you can take some time today to do one thing that supports you while you continue to support the world.
Be the first to know about new content, events, and our 3-month program by signing up at thehumandash.com/subscribe. And while you're there, you can take the Human Dash assessment. It's free, science-backed, and it shows you how stress and habits are shaping your health right now.